All right, Money Motor Mike, MHGN CEO. You already know your guide to the Waterverse. And today I'm breaking down Aave Protocol. Aave is a decentralized lending and borrowing protocol. We're just gonna go through the site right now. You see Aave at the top. A couple tabs over here: products, resources, developers. This sends you straight to the app, but introducing Aave's new visual identity. Access the full power of DeFi. Aave is the world's largest liquidity pool. Supply, borrow, swap, stake, and more. Get started. 26.65 billion of liquidity currently supplied to Aave. Meet Aave. Earn interest and borrow assets. Supply. Earn interest by supplying assets to liquidity pools. Borrow against your collateral from across multiple networks and assets. Aave lets you take cryptocurrencies that you have in your wallet, supply them to a liquidity pool, and you earn a certain APY against those assets. And while those assets are earning that interest, you can at the same time borrow up to 75% of the supplied assets. So with MHGN Hoarder Labs, we like to take a low risk approach and work in the stablecoin sector. So we do a lot of liquidity with USDC and the DAI stablecoin. Um, Mostly on Aave, we do lending with USDC. We borrow against that USDC and supply more collateral to amplify our returns on the interest by balancing out the ratio of what we're paying for borrowing and what we're receiving for the interest on our supplied assets. And this will help the growth of MHGN over the long term. Other assets like Bitcoin, Chainlink, POL, are volatile assets in the sense of you have to take more risk on your positions being liquidated than using stable coins. That's why we put our focus on educating on doing stablecoin lending and borrowing, because the risk of being liquidated is highly unlikely. But Aave by the numbers. Aave is the largest DeFi protocol with billions of dollars in weekly volume across Ethereum and 12 networks. Like I said, 26.65 billion net deposits supplied over 13 networks. 1.72 billion volume in the last 30 days. Average stablecoin supply APY on Ethereum is about 6.76. The APY can fluctuate during market volatility of high market pumps and dumps. People are moving in and out of their positions. I've seen this APY up to about 30% APY for short periods of time, but that will amplify your returns in USDC value or DAI value, like I say, using the stablecoin borrowing and lending method. Um, Average stablecoin borrow APR is 6.58. So, like I say, you have to balance out that ratio of borrowing. You don't want to be borrowing more assets than you've supplied. Well, it's not even going to allow you to do that, but you don't you don't want to have to pay back more interest than you're gaining um, to keep your net worth growing instead of depleting from using the protocol. But it says DeFi Unlock. You can swap any ERC token, even those borrowed or supplied. Stake, earn rewards for securing the Aave protocol. Yes, it lets you track the health factor of your positions very, very easily. I will go into a little bit of that when I click over into the app. Deploying on EVM compatible network. Okay, so now breaks down. It's non-custodial. Users maintain control of their own funds throughout the supplying and borrowing process. Transparent. The Aave protocol is open source and transactions are visible to anyone. community governed. And Aave token holders decide which assets are listed and steer the protocol development. Composability, integrating Aave's liquidity pools and interest rate mechanism enables the creation of diverse products and applications. Not really going to go into the GOH. Y'all can read a little bit more on that. Here's a little bit of the partners and people building on Aave here.